Hi, everyone. My name is Jeff Borschowa, and my business is Pharos Business Services, Inc., and I am the growth strategist for our company. Our business is primarily a coaching business. We help entrepreneurs solve some challenges, and we got started. I have a background, I'm a recovering accountant, and basically, our background, I got tired of watching businesses struggle and fail, so we created the company as a way to help small businesses thrive. The interesting thing, I think, when I discovered Systemology, it was more a problem with my clients. And the fundamental thing I found was that no matter what wonderful ideas we came up with, no matter what changes we implemented, they kept falling down because the clients didn't have systems and processes. So when I came to Systemology, it was about finding a tool to help my clients get systems and processes without me getting bogged down and doing it for them. I'm more than capable of doing it, but it's not my passion, it's not my excitement. So I wanted something where, and again, this is my accounting background, I wanted something easy for them to implement, something where they get consistent, reliable results, rather than, with traditional coaching, we might find a solution, people do the thing diligently for a while, they get the results, and then after a while they get lazy and they, nobody's in charge of it, so it just vanishes, and then we have to solve the problem again. It was, when I was evaluating Systemology, it was actually a really easy decision. I'd met David through other channels, so I knew about David, I knew about his work. For me, it was about, is this simple enough that my clients who, they'll all say we're too busy, we don't have time. It had to be simple and it had to be easy for them to implement. And what I really loved was that there was a system for creating systems, which, by the way, I've looked at a whole bunch of other solutions, and there's a lot of tools out there to document and manage systems, but none of them really had a system for how do you actually create those systems. I think my biggest win, I'm a lifelong learner and I'm an advocate of the 80-20 principle. And I think the big aha for me, I got that out of the book when I read Systemology the first time, but the aha was understanding that critical client flow and documenting the most significant, the tasks that lead to cash as quickly as possible. To me, that was a big aha because, you're prioritizing, I need to streamline the areas where the business makes money so I can get myself as the owner out of the way. I think that's been just having that little clarity and thinking about, what is the critical client flow? Where does the customer come from? How do we get them from stranger to client? That's been a real impact because prior to that, a lot of other system methodologies I've looked at, they document everything. And I mean everything. How do you make coffee? How do you open mail? How do you answer the phone? And a lot of that's not really earth-shattering, or it doesn't move results in a business. Whereas when you focus first on the cash and where sales come from, a lot of that other stuff becomes irrelevant once you've got the most important things documented. Yeah, we started the certification process back in September, and by the end of December, we'd closed, we went through the certification, we'd closed one project that by the time it's all said and done, probably about 3 times our annual investment for working with Dave. Sure, I think in terms of the training, I really liked the way it was structured. We had, materials released beforehand, so there's a workbook and a video. We'd watch the video, we'd go through the workbook, and then we met once a week, which was no small feat because we had people from around the globe. So we met once a week, and that really benefited me because we got to have our questions answered, we got to go through it. But the other piece that I found fascinating And I knew this coming in, but it was reinforcing. Business is business. It doesn't matter if you're in Germany, if you're in Australia, US, Canada. Business is business. Businesses need systems and processes. So, I think there's a lot of people clamoring to be, the next accountant, the next bookkeeper. There's a lot of room for people to help with systems and processes. I would absolutely recommend Systemology. I have, and I continue to. I really love, Dave has a way of looking at systems and processes and sharing his vision. And once you see it, it becomes so simple you can't unsee it. So you start to think, about systems and processes in everything you do. Just being certified is very useful for me in my business. But definitely if you work with other businesses, it's amazing if you can build that relationship, build that bridge, and help them with systems and processes. The great thing is it's not a one and done sort of service. People will want to, as they grow, they're going to want to scale. So definitely, if you're looking at, a lifetime business where you can add a lot of value to your clients, this is a pretty easy one to implement. What I find with systems and processes and, the Systemology way of doing it is it makes life a lot easier. You can reduce the things you're worried about. You can focus on the things that matter. Definitely, if you have not done it yet, make sure you read the book. And once you've read the book, if you think that systems and processes could help you, which I don't know anyone it wouldn't help, definitely reach out to the Systemology team. They've got some great resources for business owners and, the coaches and consultants as well.